I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. So check this guy out. He's my representative in the Colorado House. He's also the assistant minority leader. And he's also a very sorry excuse for a representative. And I don't say that because he's a Republican and I'm a Democrat. I say that because an elected official at any level of government is supposed to be able to relate to the people that he or she represents. For instance, if the district one represents has a lower than average income level, well, the representative doesn't have to be poor, but should be able to at least understand the economic struggles of the people who live there. And they shouldn't treat those people like they're incapable of thinking. Case in point, this guy's very proud of his first piece of proposed legislation this year. I give you HB 261048, Back to School Sales Tax Holiday. My representative either doesn't have a first clue about the economic struggles of the vast majority of his constituents, or he thinks we're all idiots and that we'll fall for a fancy headline. It is an enticing headline, isn't it? Kids are going back to school and a politician wants to help us make it affordable. Well, what's not to like? I better vote for that guy. This proud boy is counting on us to have that exact reaction. He's not counting on us to read and understand the bill, but I did, and I do. And here's what I can tell you. On one weekend in late July, it makes some back-to-school purchases just on this one weekend exempt from state sales tax. But there's a catch or two. Depending on what you're buying, there's a limit to how it applies. If your kid needs a new pair of boots, you'll get the break as long as those boots don't cost more than $100. Kid needs a new tablet? Well, if you can find one that costs less than $30, you'll get the break. So if you know about this bill, and if you're able to have the money to do all of your back-to-school shopping on that one particular weekend, and if you're the average parent in HD 47, then under a best-case scenario, this bill might, maybe, possibly save you enough money to buy a single Happy Meal. But it's not going to help you pay your electric bill. It's not going to help your hospital stay open or your school district fix that leaky roof. It won't help your local water district repair its treatment plant. And if you're Don's Men's Store and for Lad and Dad in Rocky Ford, well, it's going to make it harder for you to compete with a Walmart in La Junta, because those big box stores don't have any problem with temporarily adjusting their checkout stuff to deal with this. This legislation isn't for or about the people he's supposed to represent. I don't know who it's supposed to be for, but I do know it's more about having a look at me cutting taxes headline than anything else. Yeah, this is just one example of why he's a lousy representative, but it's not even close to being the worst reason why he's a lousy representative. Come back tomorrow about 9 a.m. and I'll tell you what that is. Thanks for listening. Good day.